Hello, my YouTubians. So, I am speaking to you from a little tiny town that's about, I'd say, 150 miles west of Las Vegas. We're bringing the RV, we're taking the RV back to Denver. You can see the RV over there, there, and my little Suzuki we're towing there. So, as you might recall, on the way to Cali, the entire Suzuki broke off of the trailer hitch. The bumper came off, okay, off. The entire truck was on its own driving down the highway. It rammed the back of the RV and ruined the radiator. Like, I'd pour water in and water would just pour back out the bottom. Got a new radiator for like 175 or 225 bucks. Great deal. But so here I'm in Baker, okay, and we've been towing the little Suzuki in my 1978 Apollo RV, and like the temperature, whenever I'm not like on a perfect and I'm doing like 70, 75 and trying to keep up with traffic, and like whenever I'm like any kind of an incline or where the engine's starting to not misfire, is the word I'm looking for. It's so hot here right now. But anyway, and my temperature, I got a temperature gauge for the transmission, temperature gauge for the coolant. They're both like top of the, they got only a little bit left before it's like time to pull off the road. So here's the thing about Baker, California, what makes it kind of famous. First of all, is it's on the way to Las Vegas. And if you look right there, that is the world's largest thermometer, and they've remade it in the past, I don't know, 10, 15 years or so. It's showing right now 106 degrees. And it is, there was a clock behind us. Here we go. Oh, so if you can see the clock, here, let me see if I can go out here. Okay, the clock right there says it's 107 degrees at 7:56 p.m. So 8 o'clock at night, it's 107 degrees. No wonder the RV has been boiling hot. My air conditioner broke on it like 2 years ago, and I said, to heck with it, I'm leaving the belt off because that just puts wear and tear on the engine. And so we have a generator on it that creates electricity, and there's 2 AC units on the roof. You can only use one off the generator. But we've had that generator going for like 3 or 4 hours now, and it was 88 degrees inside the RV driving along, and the wind is like gusting to 25 miles an hour or so, literally, and it smells like smoke here. I don't know if you can see the mountains here. By the way, I'm standing in front of Alien Fresh Jerky, which I stop at every time I come to Baker. I don't care what time of day or night, because they have all alien stuff there, and there's an alien shirt that I love that I'm now on rendition 3 of. I just keep coming back and buying a new one because I'll do some, like, start painting in it, be like, oh no, this is my alien shirt, I got paint on it. So, but there's like mountains right here, and you can see that haze. That is from fires that are somewhere, don't know where. We're not in any danger that I'm aware of. But you can smell it. It smells like, not like a typical forest fire, like Joshua trees burning or sagebrush burning, something like that. So, anyway, so it smells like, we came out of Jack in the Box over here. We just got something to eat right there. And, you open the door and it's like, holy cow, it's like you're in a building and somebody left the door open to the furnace room, because you smell this burny smell, and it's freaking hot, man. I mean, you can see I'm kind of sunburned, I think, from Cali, but holy cow, it is hot out here. And the thing is, every time you come through Baker, like, there's like 2 more businesses that have gone out of business and 1 more that's popped up. I think pretty soon it'll dry up. The hotels are all out of business and stuff like that. I think probably a lot of it's due to the water. Like, you know, they probably have a hissy fit when you wash your hands in the bathrooms, because let me tell you, people, if you haven't seen it, man, California is in dire straits for water. I don't know why they don't do something radical like put a desalination plant next to the nuclear plant. Then they have unlimited electricity to make fresh water out of salt water, whatever. But so anyway, here I am in Baker, California. I'll give you the quick tour. There's still palm trees, which I love palm trees, in ye ancient old RV and near Alien Jerky place, which you can look them up online, Alien Beef Jerky. They got the coolest t-shirts and stuff. I love the place. They got hot sauces. We were looking at a hot sauce there. It's literally, it was effing hot sauce, and they didn't say effing. They said the real word. And I was like, well, what's the ingredient? So ingredient number 1, habanero. Okay, you'd expect that. But then Sandy goes to read off like 8 other peppers that I've never heard of. So I was like, no. Don't get me wrong. I love hot stuff. Love hot sauce, but I got this rule. I don't like to be burned, okay? Like if somebody put hydrochloric acid in my mouth and burned all the flesh in my mouth, I wouldn't be like, yeah, that's a great hot sauce, man. I'd be like, holy crud, you've just burned the inside of my mouth. I'm that way with hot sauces. If all it does is gives me chemical burns in my mouth, no bueno. So I need to have some hot sauces that have flavor to them, okay? It's like a fine wine or anything else. I'm not a wino. When I want a glass of wine, which I have maybe like 5 a year, I want it to have great flavor. I want it to be pomegranate wine and you know, cherry wine and mead or something like that, you know, that I can really taste flavors in. I don't want it because of the alcohol. If I wanted that, I would just drink straight Jack Daniels or something, which is so not me. So I'm kind of a snob that way with my hot sauces. I like them to have some kick, maybe a little bit of sweat on the forehead, you know, but it's got to have flavor too, just like my life. A little bit of kick and a little bit of flavor. Till then, peace.